2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Currently top 5, lots of golf left. This should be an exciting shootout. Lots of golf to be played.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's a little untidy. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. That was wonderfully done. This putt was about 8 feet.
This is their look at birdie. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for second. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Did you hear the sound of lumber? That's not ideal. Oh, got unlucky there. And here we are with the third shot.
Nicely done.
Playing their fourth shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Yeah, you'll take that. He's currently tied for 5th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
We have a par 4 on this one. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Come on, ball. Come on.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, well holed. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Nicely done. Second shot here on the 5th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Getting ready to play their third. Seven feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, nice looking putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit. on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
That's an awful error. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Yeah, that one will play. A birdie putt awaits. It's on a good line. Wonderful shot.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That's tidy. Our coverage continues at the last. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Elevated green up there, Luke. Gonna need to take one extra club here, I believe. This one is chewing fiber.
Ooh, almost went in. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Wow, what a shot. 9 feet to the cup.
This really looks good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Trailing by 7 after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Putting for birdie.
It's looking solid.
Oh, well played. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Time to take their approach shot into the ninth. Oh, well played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Go on, get in the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. He currently sits in third position. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Like the look of this one. Oh, that's a ripper. Now 7 shots behind after that. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Not quite on the dance floor, Luke, but I love the position they're in for their third.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Surely it's going to.
And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. second shot here on the 12th. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Well done. Take the birdie. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Now this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's begin the 14th.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Going with the 5-wood.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. 4 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Quality shot, that one. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Not bad. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Looking really good, this one. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He's currently in the second position. We have a par 3 on this one.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Opting for the 5-iron. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Judging it beautifully.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. Oh, well done. And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards,
This one needs to kick left. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Rolling end to end, it's looking nice.
And with that, this round comes to a close. So with one round to play, our player finds themselves in the thick of this tournament and a chance to push for the victory.
It's been fantastic watching this player, Luke, through the first 3 rounds. One more to go. I'm interested to see if they can hold it together for one more day.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.